Thanks for joining us on the Cooks Pantry. We all love a gyros at any time of day, any time of night, and I'm gonna show you guys how to knock them together for a perfect midweek dinner for the family. What we've got in front of us is a very familiar setup to what you would see on a taco night or a burrito night, but we're gonna be making gyros. So we're working with lamb, we've got some wraps here, and we're gonna have a couple of simple Greek condiments that we'll put together to give you guys an absolute knockout midweek dinner for the family. So we're just gonna get our little griddle pan on here. We've got some lovely little lamb steaks over here, and working with some classic flavors that are gonna nail it with the lamb. Of course, garlic, cannot happen without it. Some fresh oregano, a good hit of extra virgin olive oil. So we're just gonna roughly bash this in the mortar and pestle. Good hit of sea salt. So the sea salt, when you're working with a mortar and pestle, you throw it in there. Obviously it's a part of the seasoning, but it also works really well as an abrasive. So it will start to break down and help you get a really nice consistency on the marinade. All right. So we're gonna go straight over the top of the lamb. Here we go. Some lemon zest. So zest of 1 lemon. I'm just gonna throw just a little bit of juice in there. So we're gonna put the juice of half the lemon, but we're not gonna marinate this for too long. If you leave it for 20 minutes, half an hour, should be enough. You don't wanna leave this overnight with the lemon juice in there because it will start to cook the lamb. The acidity from it will cook it, cure it. It's not what we want. So just gonna grab a little bit of fresh parsley, and that's our marinade for the lamb sorted. Got our griddle coming up to a nice heat there. Okay. Parsley in, and we're just gonna make sure that all the lamb steaks are evenly coated with the marinade. We've got the marinade all over that lamb, and it's a midweek dinner. If you're at home, if you've got the time, you get the lamb sorted, go and sort the kids out, and then come back and cook it. If not, just get straight into it. We've got big, bold flavors in there, so they're not gonna go missing. They're gonna be front and center. In we go. We'll get all 3 of those in there. Looking at a couple of minutes either side. In the meantime, we're gonna make a little cucumber yogurt. And the key to this one is, so just give ourselves a portion of cucumber, cut it down the center. We're just gonna remove the seeds. So that's where a lot of the moisture is. And we're gonna take that out. So then we're just left with that beautiful flavor of the cucumber, but not all of the water content that comes with it. So our yogurt still stays really nice and creamy. All right, so we've got the seeds out of the cucumber. All right, lamb's looking good. I think we can give that a little bit of a turn. Nice color on there. Beautiful. All right, so we'll give that a couple of minutes. We're just gonna grate the cucumber on the box grater. So we've just got that lovely firm flesh of the cucumber that's gonna flavor our yogurt. Just a really simple seasonings in there, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, a little bit of lemon juice, and that's pretty much all there is to it. All right, got our cucumber in there. Our lamb will be ready to take off, so then we can just let that rest. Done. Beautiful. So just sit that up there. All right, so we'll just swap out these pans, and what we're gonna do is, it's the way that we're gonna prepare the wrap. So we're gonna have 2 of them together, stacked on top of each other, and we will pan fry them. So pan fry the base, flip it, pan fry the other one. So what's happening is you're gonna get nice and crispy pan fried on one side, and then it will steam in the middle. So it's perfect, and you get that lovely texture and that structure out of the wraps, okay? So I'll just throw this pan on, start to warm that up, and then we can finish up on this cucumber yogurt. So we get our cucumber in there, a little bit of seasoning, just a little bit of salt, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and just a little bit of lemon juice. All right, so just give that a mix. That's really all there is to it. If you wanted to add, if you're a big fan of garlic, you like that garlicky hit, Then a couple of cloves or a clove, really finely grated garlic in there would be beautiful. All right. Perfect. We'll get this up to temp. Our lamb is resting. We'll pan fry our wraps, and then really it's about putting it together. What I've got here is a pretty stock standard gyros fit out, but it's entirely up to you what you'd like to put on top of it. The main thing is we've nailed the lamb, plenty of flavor in there, a little bit of the cucumber yogurt, and the pan frying of the wraps. For me, that's where it's all at. Okay, now for the magic. We've got a pan over here on a nice heat. So give it a good hit of the extra virgin olive oil. And like I said, we're gonna stack them up like that, one on top of each other. Make sure that oil's distributed evenly. And then we're gonna place that in. So what's gonna happen, you get a lovely crispy wrap around all of your lamb and all of these goodies, but the inside is still really soft and delicate. That is the result that we're after. You can even see here, like it's starting to sort of puff up on the surface. That's what we want. You got that heat in the middle, steaming that inner side of the wrap. We're getting nice and crispy. That's where it's at. I'll just hit that and we'll see what happens. Nah, it's not gonna work for me. And flip, perfect. That's what we want. All right, while that's happening, we are seconds away. Grab our lamb and just finally slice it up. Still beautiful and pink in the center. And it's like when people make steak sandwiches or anything like that, slice the steak. You don't want a whole piece of steak in there. You don't want a whole piece of lamb in the wrap. Slice it up nice and fine, just like you would with a gyros, how they shave it off that massive piece of lamb. We're just gonna slice this up and then we can stack them onto our gyros. All right, burner's off. Take this, look at that. Steaming. Now, a little bit of yogurt on the base. Perfect piece of lettuce. Our lamb over the top. I'm just gonna hit that with a little bit more seasoning. So just a little bit more salt over the lamb, a little bit of cracked pepper. Tomato. A couple of pieces of that over the top. And then a little bit of Greek feta. And then, oh. It's like part roti, part gyros. Totally delicious. Look at this. Huh? So the next time you think you're gonna have taco night or burrito night, make it a gyros and treat your wraps properly.